types of tuna. There's a tuna my wife likes, cloverleaf, flaked tuna, skipjack tuna. And then there's a tuna that I've come to like. My wife says I'm high maintenance, Rio Mare, Italian tuna. But for the most part, when I'm done with the tuna, you really can't tell the difference, because I typically mix it with a little sweet pickle, a little bit of Miracle Whip or mayo, put it on a slice of toast. I'm good to go. So, San Martin, Seiko tuna. Is there really that much difference at the end of the day when they're put on your wrist? Let's check it out. Alright, so I picked up this tuna from a guy in Ontario, Mike of Orillia, Ontario. Thanks a lot, bud. The watch was as advertised. It's awesome. Now, I couldn't have gotten it from Mike without the help of some friends. Alton over at Half Past Blog. And when Alton helped get that watch to me, he also included these pallbearer gloves, the white gloves. So I can't do it. And so he said, he made a little joke, now I can be a legit channel. But what about if this is the kind of glove I want, Alton? What about if I want a gunner's glove in camo? That's shed. This is not shed gloves. Ugh. Get rid of them. Out of here. This is a shed glove. So I'm going to use a shed glove, a 5-finger glove, and let's talk about the advantages of your gunner's glove. Winter time, you need heat, and when you need the dexterity of your hand in the shed, the glove converts. This is a glove. These are pallbearer gloves, and the watches I show are not going to the grave, so that's got to go. This is a San Martin case. I think by now everyone has seen at least one San Martin. If you haven't, check out AliExpress. And I think that's where people are getting them. San Martin might have their own website. I haven't checked. And so this case wants to be a waterproof case, but it's definitely not. But it's pretty cool all the same. Inside the case, when I got it, was an extra link and a bracelet removal tool, bracelet link like removal tool. Pushes the pin out as you screw that through, and the hang tag. There's a watch, and I believe there was a booklet. There is a San Martin booklet and a warranty card that was filled out. So date of purchase 2021. Mike didn't have this watch very long. I think Mike was in the market for a full-on Seiko tuna, the full-on SBBN model. And so we'll talk a little bit about SBBN here now shortly. So, as you can see, the outside packaging certainly is Seiko tuna all the way around. That is the iconic tuna can case with the shroud, all in 316L stainless steel, full 120 click rotating bezel, very tactile. You've got gaps in the shroud to be able to grip that bezel and twist for your timing. And the shroud protects it from being bumped and moved accidentally and adjusting your time unknowingly. So, black, the dial or bezel insert, I'm fairly confident is a sapphire. I've got to check that out. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this video, but as is the case, mediocre watch review on the channel. So, sapphire glass, I'm confirmed that is a sapphire glass. Black dial color. You've got San Martin there. See? Gunner's glove for the shed. So San Martin at the 12, and then Marine Master Professional 300 M at the 6th position. Those are all printed on. Man, I tell you, you'd only have to take out the San Martin and replace it with Seiko, and it is a full-on replica, which I know people are doing. There's a couple of ads on Kijiji here in Canada that I'm seeing where it's advertised as a full-on mod. And day and date at 3. I love a day and a date. I love a date in general. A no date dial is sort of starting to annoy me because I'm constantly signing in and out of buildings at work, constantly signing documentation and looking for the date. Sure, I could look at my phone, but the wristwatch is there to just go, see the date, flip that wrist, and keep writing and signing on your documentation at work. The Lume, so it's a Lume bezel pip there. The triangle is fully lumed. And if you're not noticing, it's a Lume monster for our Lume friends out there. The hands, all hands, hour, minute, and second hands all have Lume on them. It is a phenomenally loomed watch. Here, let's get some reflection. It does have AR coating. You can see that blue tint coming in around the edge there. See, just killer. And it is almost puffy. So, and see, I couldn't do this if I had my pallbearer's gloves on. I'm going to reach around the camera and zoom in. So the Lume plots are like almost puffy. It reminds me of the SWC diver, the Swiss watch company diver. The Lume plots are puffy. They are applied so thick that they get a little puffy. And one of the most iconic things about the Tuna is those short lugs, and underneath they're hidden there. They are a 22 millimeter lug width. This one came, San Martin came with a bracelet on it that is solid end links. And just look at that. It looks really good. It is really sort of bulky bracelet. I really like it. It's very comfortable. There's no articulation of the center link, so this seems to be one solid link right across. The fold over clasp, you get a security clasp holding it right there. That one's got a couple of ball bearings in it, so let's show you those. It's got ball bearings right here, and it snaps down, holds in here, so it's nice solid security fold over there. It's a double button pusher. There we go. Open it up. Full milled clasp inside. So that full milled clasp with 5 micro adjusts. 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 6 micro adjusts. So awesome. It is a large fold over clasp. I mean, it's no problem noticing that's on your wrist. So, oh, here we go. Come on, focus. There we go. Yeah, fold over clasp. So I've got it a link out, one link out of it, and right into the second micro adjust. So I've got a 7.5 inch wrist, just to give you an idea. So bracelet, solid bracelet. You can see it's got some scuffs. Mike wasn't gentle, neither will I be. So function. See, even with these gloves, I can function the crown, Alton. Pay attention here, Alton. Gunner's gloves, buddy. Gunner's gloves. So, back out that crown. Satisfying little pop. The movement winds. You know you have engagement, but it's not noisy. It's very nice. We'll talk about the movement shortly. So, I'm going to pull it out too. You got adjustment there, which of course is the usual. That shouldn't surprise anyone. Move it out of the way. Winding that movement. Maybe you can hear it. Let's see. Little windy noise. Okay. First movement, get you your dates and your days. And yeah, kanji. Nice. So far, the movement. Well, it's an automatic movement. And I'm fairly confident, yes it is. It's right there in the back of the watch. It is an NH35 movement with day, date, complication. I really like the case back. Nice deep press into the case. Let's see if I can get this lined up for you. Mediocre watch channel, taking the laziest path. Here we go. San Martin with that shark. Sapphire. 300 meter. NH35 stainless steel. All the usual stuff. On a case back, and it is a screw down case back. So $250. This is your can. This is your tuna right here. On what it's everything you need. A lot of what you want at a great price. This is your Seiko. You know there's a little bit better quality, full chunk tuna in there. There's a chunk of tuna in that in oil, really good oil, which is the Seiko SBBN031 equivalent to this, or the 015. Either way, you get a quartz movement in the Seiko. Here you have an automatic. Everything you need, and it gets you there. Seiko, Rio Mare, Cloverleaf, good old Cloverleaf light tuna, a skipjack tuna in water. So, San Martin, surprising. I've always wanted one, surprisingly good quality, fit, finish. Look at the finish on it. It's a monster. It's a big one. It wears really well because of the lug tip to lug tip right here. It's almost the same as the case diameter. I think case diameter on this is 45 millimeters, and the lug tip to lug tip I think is 47 or 48. It's fairly thick. It's got that domed crystal to it, but again, everything you need, nothing more. If you want that, it really is just a great watch. I think I'm going to be keeping it around for a while. No intentions yet to flip it or sell it. Just fun watch. All right. Thanks a lot. I'll add some photos here shortly of the Lume. Thanks for dropping by.